In Chapter 36, Lake It Till You Make It, our friends continue to move through the Shocky Mountains and make camp one final time before beginning their long-awaited scouting mission.
This is it. About 3 hours on foot from here. Some combination of the Gentle Void, Black Lion Barbarians, and the Lemonade Man's lackeys are operating what would seem to be a harvesting yard unlike any other. Mutated creatures, an excess of magical energy, and perhaps something related to these gases that you've heard about on more than one occasion. I'm ready to get some of my questions answered. How about you?
Absolutely.
Jillian maps out everyone's immediate objectives, like retrieving stolen goods left behind by one of Calcetra's scouts, as well as sneaking certain members of the team into a lakeside building that overlooks the camp before infiltrating it at night.
Should have a pretty good view of the camp without being exposed to the sentries running along the perimeter. Erland and Orba, we're going to get you to that top floor. You'll spend most of the day up there.
Beezaura and Safira are tasked with tracking down the scout's secret stash. Graven and Jillian are Team Distraction, hoping to assist in whatever way they can to get Erland and Orba into the building unnoticed.
You'll be staying there basically until nightfall.
Just taking notes of comings and goings.
I would like to know if carriages arrive, when in the day they typically arrive. I'd like to know when guards change shifts. I'd like to know if the sketch that we have of the camp is relatively accurate, which we have reason to believe it is, but if there's anything that isn't on the map that you can see from up there, that's what I want to know.
Our friends go to sleep, later rising at Jillian's command, who then gives them a galvanizing speech.
It will be worth it. Not just for your personal coffers, but to be on the right side of history. And if that means nothing to you, so be it. But years from now, when they ask for the names of those essential to the healing of the continent, I will say Graven. I will say Beezaura. I will say Safira. I will say Orba. And I will say Erland.
Beezaura and Safira part with their comrades and head toward the den where the items have supposedly been stored, but as they travel along the lake, they spot workers of the camp pulling pipes out of a wagon.
You think they're putting something into the water?
Or taking something out? Yeah.
I don't think we should get any closer to them. I think we should try to just head towards the cave.
They approach the cave only to find a fully grown brown bear laying outside of it. One that's not happy to have visitors.
Safira, how do wolves and bears get along?
So what's the additional? Eight more.
22.
Yes!
Yeah! Kill this bear!
Kill it!
Kill him!
Okay, so
We gotta get out of here.
She kind of gnashes in, and then realizing that it's dead, she kind of slowly releases her jaw.
What?
What a
I'm
sad
like,
kill cam.
After ruthlessly destroying the bear, the two warriors collect their spoils, a key ring with 4 identical keys on it, as well as multiple pairs of heavy-duty gloves. With their primary objective complete, they head back to the rendezvous point. Meanwhile, Jillian, Graven, Erland, and Orba reach the building.
It's time to start thinking about a distraction. Do you still have the ability to light something on fire?
I was wondering that.
Yes.
I also
Light a
still
boat on fire?
I was thinking that, yes.
give us 5 minutes and then start the fire.
All right.
We'll find a place to hide within 5 minutes.
Graven and Jillian set a docked boat ablaze, luring the single occupant of the depot outside as Erland and Orba sneak to the top floor.
Keep a lookout. I'm gonna look around quickly here and then we'll
Yes, don't take anything though.
Of course, yes.
Well, I see some hiding places.
Under the bed as well, and in a real pinch we could step out onto the roof deck probably.
Yes, I'm wondering if we could even reach up and grab onto the roof and go up onto the roof.
I think... yes, I think. Hopefully we won't have to do any climbing.
On the ground below, Graven and Jillian gaze up at Erland and Orba, who move to the window to take in the sights of the long sought-after Myconid camp.
And that's where we're gonna
It's only 10 before we
What the camp looks like.
We're gonna see the camp.
Should Beezaura and Safira investigate the workers at the lake? Will Jillian be pleased with Erland and Orba's report? Are our friends ready to rise to their greatest challenge as a party yet? Find out next time on Tabletop Notch.